Welcome to Shaunie's World. These are just my thoughts with a comedic side of humor. But if you're cool with your girl, go fool with your girl. Appreciate you for dropping by.
Disclaimer. Y'all know Fantasia said, if you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Fantasia told us that. But people don't like honesty and they don't like rejection. So they might take matters into their own hands. Now, normally, I'll tell y'all, I can't show the video, but I'm going to show you this video today because I want y'all to see what rejection looks like when you're dealing with a psychopath. We're going to look at it and we're going to come back and we're going to address it. Okay? Let's go!
I just don't think we're very compatible. Oh, I'm sorry.
How are we doing over here?
I think we're good. I think we'll just skip the trip. Yeah, actually, here's my card.
Why not?
I just...
Woo-wee! Shout out to Hip Hop Now TV for sharing that on their platform. Baby, let me tell you something. That man went through 6 to 7 different expressions in a 30-second span after she was honest with him and said, I just don't think this is going to work, me and you. I don't know what she looked like, but I can tell you that he has an obsession with her. I can tell you that in his mind they was already together. I can tell you that she should watch her back. Now let's go down the rabbit hole with this one. This is why people are so scared to be honest and transparent, because you may not live to see another day. Now, within the seconds of her telling him this, and she was very soft with it, I don't know if it's a skit or not, but people really have this scenario going on, and then they end up having to get restraining orders or move, or even, have somebody escorting them every which way because they're scared for their life because that person is extremely obsessed and you are extremely honest. You don't want nothing to do with them, and they want every bit to do with you, and they won't let you go. They never had you. In some cases, you are in a relationship, they just don't want nobody else to have you. So within the seconds of her telling him that, the first emotion was The after that was Then that man took the fork and said Then he said Then he said He gave us so many theatrics in a public restaurant, throwing a fit behind somebody that was just being honest. So just imagine the slideshow playing in his head that if they were alone in a secluded location, he would have been chopped her body up and served it to somebody like those people that be walking around the mall with them trays. I mean, you want yaki chicken? He would have served her up. Baby, this is why folks are scared to go out and meet somebody new and date, because you have to see this on the front end. Praise God, she's not dealing with it on the back end, because there are some people that don't see this side until they're already invested. I don't want men or women to feel that they have to settle because someone can't accept their no. I wanted to show you the video so you could see that some people just are psychopaths, weirdly psychopaths, and if they don't get what they want, they have already figured out how they're going to take you out of the equation. To the lady, I don't know what you look like. I don't know how you guys met. I don't know if this was an internet dating setup. I don't know if this was a mutual friend setup. I don't know if hell, you just saw him in passing and y'all just connected. But baby, there's nothing wrong with you telling your truth and shaming the devil. But please, I hope that you're here to still see another day, because the way that he gave us 6 to 7 emotions in public like that, he's the type that turns into a stalker. He's the type to wait a few months and then you really forget about him, and then he's putting your tires on flat. He's calling, leaving notes. He figures out where you live. He figures out where you work. So when I tell people, don't be so open to discuss your, places that you go and do your leisure events at and where you stay, where you work, because when you have a date where you don't want to move forward, they're going to still come to those places that you like and frequent. And I don't want you to have to duck and dodge, or even have to go to the police department to get a restraining order, because paperwork don't save your life. It actually make people kill you faster. So to the lady, don't feel bad that you were honest. Now, I don't know if y'all were compatible. Sounds like you weren't. I don't even know if he had a potential shot at you. But the fact that this man did all of that on a date in public, I am truly concerned on if you are still safe to this day as I'm making this video. And that was the first date. Will you guys always see the red flags? No. Sometimes people only show you what you need to see, but you got to dig deep down in there, and you got to start doing your own research and background checks on people to the best of your capability, because this guy needs a jacket that zips up from the back, baby. He need one of them crazy jackets, because he definitely is giving all of the signs of insanity. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. My ugly ass did chuckle a little bit when I first saw the video, because I've never seen somebody in their grown age act like a crybaby like that. And then when I started paying attention to it, I was like, this is definitely scary. So I'm showing you to show you, both men and women, that people are obsessed with you way before you give them a shot. And if that shot bounces off the backboard, like bounce off that rim, and they don't make the basket, and you're like, nah, I'm good, they are still dealing with letting go. And that's the hardest part, because what? Rejection hurts, baby. Rejection hurts. Say what? It hurts. I'll say it again for the people in the back. And nobody likes it. As confident as most people say they are, it still stings a little bit. But you can't act like this and think you're going to get your way. You're not going to make somebody settle just because you done told them in 16 different ways you're going to murder them tonight. Let me see. He was like Mo Curly, and what was the other one from the Three Stooges? Larry. He gave us all of those expressions in 1 minute. Girl, I hope you safe. So again, people, pay attention. If you get the signs early, dip, baby, dip. Come on now, dip, baby, dip. If you are not a part of that fortunate crowd that gets the red flags up front, pay attention while you're enjoying it, because people will show you this elegant time and be hiding that monster in their closet. Cleaning out my closet, Eminem looking ass. But good luck, y'all, while y'all out here. Just be careful. Tell somebody where you're going and who you're hanging out with, and give them some credentials, so if anything happen, turn on your location. They got you. But I'm just a messenger. This is your girl, Shaunie B. If you're cool with your girl, get on food with your girl. Make sure you check out that website. www.shauniebeentertainment.com. Check out the fan gear. Option drop donations. No pressure to do either of the two, because I do see the likes, the shares, the comments. Means the world to me. So I just want to tell you thank you from my lips to your ears for rocking with the kid. Let's hop in the comments. Again, this is just one scenario of an example of how people expect you just to deal with it and just go along with it. Rejection comes in many shapes, forms, and fashions now. So I don't want you guys to feel so sorry for somebody that you allow yourself to settle. But you, in certain situations, depending on where you are, you may have to play a little role just to get home safe. But in that ambiance where there's witnesses and people that can see it, baby, it's best to get up and dip. Get up and dip, and don't never come back on this side of town no more, baby. But y'all be careful who you spending your time with. Of course, their red flags are not going to be all there available for you to see up front. They're going to woo you a little bit. They're going to serenade you a little bit. They're going to be romantic. Grand Rising Queen. They're going to hit you with that Grand Rising. Don't fall for it. But do your investigation, do your background searching the best way you can to make sure that you're not dealing with a psychopath, you're not dealing with a maniac, you're not dealing with a murderer. Murder, she will. Because I want y'all to live to see another day. But until next time, y'all, next story, and I'm out this piece.